Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Thunderbirds. And it's the Thunderbirds ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Quick give. It's Van Buren. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Long way to go on second down. Got him on the RPO. Oh, he got loose. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Wide receiver comes in motion. Rid of it on the RPO. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Wasting no time slinging it around. Got his man down the middle. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Sells the run, looking to pass. It's complete to the left. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Finds his big tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. 2nd and long here. They just keep firing. It's complete on the right side. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll move the wide receiver. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. He's looking to throw. Look out! Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Now the Thunderbirds offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the...
Makes the grab in their space. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. They'll run it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Thunderbirds want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Turning it on! Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Powers inside. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped right there. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Off play action. Lets it fly. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. And it's the Thunderbirds will punt it away on 4th down. Trying to take it back. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Wide receiver going in motion. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Quick give. Each stop.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. And they'll stop him right there on the return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Motion from the back. Jackson will throw. Floats it out in space. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Thunderbirds come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. And he'll take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Play action on first down. Finds his man. Could not make his way to the corner. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Jackson gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
And it's the Thunderbirds who will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. He'll pull it down and run. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. They flipped into the field and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Give to the back. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. Line getting set on second down. He wants to throw it. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Right at the line. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They'll give it to him again. Jukes his way for more. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They're working that left side. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Pulls it on the option. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. It's 3rd and goal, and a long way from the end zone. The play fake. Keeping his eyes downfield. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Play action. Oh, pressure's coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Jackson will throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Makes the grab. Down he goes. The Thunderbirds want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Throwing right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Motion from the wideout. RPO complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Finds his man on the RPO. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Turns up, it's Carney. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Snapped it in the shotgun. Looking left. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Wants to throw it. It's complete to the right. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Long way to go on 2nd down. Pulls it. Now the toss. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own ends. Makes the catch and gets the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
And it's the Thunderbirds in the hurry-up. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. On the RPO, got him. There he goes. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rush is on. Left side is Dorsett. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Working the ground game. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Handoff again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Jackson gonna throw it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll close the gap to 14.
Number 97, set to kick it off.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They're all over him. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion, now 2nd and 2. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. He's got it. Shakes off the defender. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the number 9 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's the Seminoles looking for a 2nd win after the opening week loss. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here are now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring goal.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Thunderbirds will punt this one away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Second and long here. Quarterback signaling to his guys. From the gun, the ground game. Taken down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Got to make the play on 4th. Finds his man. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Quarterback gets the first down. Turning it on. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Man, you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Sells the fake. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Way off target there. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Number 47, set to kick this low.
And And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Hand it to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Whistles as we have a man down on the field. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to establish the run. He's past the sticks. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And it's the Thunderbirds who are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. The Thunderbirds with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Jackson will throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And it's the Thunderbirds come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. After making 1 field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. Never a doubt. That'll close the gap to 14.
Number 97, set to kick this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Got the first down. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Sells the run, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Carney. Turns it on in midfield. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Caught on the RPO. caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And here comes the offense on second down. They want to throw it. Turns it upfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
All over him immediately. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Tight end now in motion. Wants to go up top on second down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Reels it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And as we start the 4th quarter, they'll try to knock 3 through the uprights. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Thunderbirds moving quickly to the line.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
I don't blame them. They're going to keep working this guy out of the slot until somebody finds a way to stop him.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you, man? You find a matchup that's working, and you got a guy with this kind of athletic ability in the slot, dude, keep finding him, keep using different routes. So far, the defense doesn't have an answer for him.
The give to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Sends it back in motion. Drops back on first down. Look out! He's sacked. This defense all over him.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves them with 2nd and 20. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. Caught. Still running at the 40. Running free. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, is because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Ready to try the point after. and the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 82 yards, and the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the offense onto the field again. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Oh, what a move. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. Hand off from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They give it back to him. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls it and fires to the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the right. Makes the grab, it's Carney. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose. He's in for the touchdown. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And, man, that is exactly what you want your offense to do in the 4th quarter. Like, protect your lead, being able to put drives together, eat up clock, and score. Now, ball goes to the other side. Palmer, you better put this offense in fast forward. Down by a couple of possessions, you need some big plays.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of time. You've got to score quickly, and then your defense has to be able to get the ball back for you, too. So you just put tons of pressure on the opponent with that long scoring drive to take a 2-possession lead. That could not have been executed any better.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Jackson will throw. On the move. He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And it's the Thunderbirds want to move quickly.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man out of the backfield.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
He'll pull it down. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Oh, pressure's coming. He'll heave it deep. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. Back's got it on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Snapped on 4th down. Rush is on. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Taken down. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Rides to the back. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.